Welcome back to the North. In this video, I'm going to discuss fish keeping and your own personal health. It's a double-edged sword. A lot of people with various health problems definitely receive a lot of benefit from keeping fish. People with mental health problems definitely can get a lot out of keeping fish, but it can also, the pendulum can kind of swing the other way. So, for example, if you're the type of individual who turns to fish keeping to sort of fill a void, and basically you're capable of doing the work, then you'll get the reward. Like if your mental health state is at the point where you're incapable of doing the work, so basically you don't do any maintenance, your tanks are all covered in algae, and you're staring at that every single day knowing that you should be doing your work, but you're not. Okay, that's not going to help your mental health. In fact, looking at the gross, ugly, swampy tank is negative. It's going to psychologically negatively impact you to see your glass full of algae and your water really old, and you know your levels not where they should be and all that stuff. And you're looking at that and you're saying, well, that's work I need to do, but you're procrastinating, and then you don't do it. And that's why the tank looks like that in the first place. You end up with just a soup, a swampy soup. Now, your fish tank and the water in your tanks, especially if you have large tanks, it's interacting with the air in your house, right? So a very clean tank with good filtration that's properly cycled and looked after, it's actually acting as an air purifier for your home, especially if you run intense UV like me. It's the air in your house is interacting with the water in your tank. They're exchanging with each other. Okay. Now, if your tank gets rotten and neglected and swampy, and it's got what some channels like to call a biotope going on, where it's just the water's really soupy and it's full of quote unquote life and quote unquote nature and all that stuff, right? That's not good for you. That swamp is interacting with the air in your home, as introducing all kinds of airborne biological crap that you should not be breathing, and that's negatively impacting your health as well. Physically negatively impacting your health. So now you've got the mental drain from the I can't bring myself to do my maintenance eating you up. That's not good for you. And then you're actually being physically impacted by the poor air quality that's negatively resulting from your lack of maintenance. So if it's a good idea if you can do the work. If you can look at the fish tank and you just can't bring yourself to leave the animals in a state of neglect and abuse, then and you do your work, then there's something rewarding there for you, because you're looking at your beautiful tanks, you know that you're doing your work, and you're happy to see that, and it improves your mood. But if you're going to procrastinate, well, then it's just another thing you're not getting done, and it turns into your tank starts to look like a house that hasn't been cleaned or dusted in 5 years. That's not helping you. It's going to make you physically sick. It's going to make you mentally sick. So, I don't know. A lot of people will jump into fish keeping, fill a void. Then they don't want to do the work. And if you're stuck in that loop, you're not going to be very happy. It's not going to do anything for you. If anything, you're going to develop respiratory issues and mold problems in your house. So if you're looking, to improve your state and get into this hobby to fill a void and all the rest of it, that's good stuff. But tell yourself before you start that you're always going to do your work, no matter what. Don't sit there and look at mossy glass and stuff like that, because you're not helping yourself. You're not helping your fish, not helping anything. You're getting into this hobby because you want to do it the lazy way. It's not therapy. It's just an extension of your problem. Don't bring your problems onto other life forms. Leave it alone. If you're going to look after them, keep them happy, let them live fulfilled lives, well, then you're going to be looking at something that makes you happy. And that's good for you. It's good for you. It's good for the rest of your family members who have to look at it as well. This breeding tank is actually not the cleanest tank in the world. I'm not happy about that, but I'm happy about the babies and I can't disturb them. The rest of the tanks are impeccably clean. Lights are just coming on. And it's just beautiful. It's stunning. I look at it and I smile. Seeing something like that in the morning, all nice and clean, 100% healthy fish, that'll make you feel good. I don't know, food for thought. But if you're sitting there and you're looking at a swampy ass tank all day, you ain't helping yourself. Thanks for watching.